YouTube. My name is Mary Heather, and I decided that after watching a ton of YouTube videos, I would be interested in creating a YouTube channel myself. I've seen a ton of videos on gardening. I mean, a ton. Like, I watched everything from container gardens to large factory gardens to gardening in your backyard to produce food for money. I've seen all kinds, and I really wanted to share with you my journey and what I'm doing. My great-grandparents had farms when they were still alive, and my grandfather always gardened. My mom has a beautiful flower garden, and I have just been inspired to garden. Like, it just fills my heart up, and I really want to share that with you guys so you can experience that too. I have a ton of cucumbers this year. Let me just say, I just moved here, and I did bring a couple things from the old place that I overwintered. Most of the things that you will see in this video are things that I have started in June, because probably mid-June is when I moved here. So you can do it. You can do it quickly. It's not too late. We have fall gardens right now that you can start. So I hope to inspire somebody to get out there and do it. Let me just preface, I love the Back to Eden garden method, but I do not implement it because I have termites really bad. When I moved to this property, it was overrun by termites. We're going to have to fix the flooring in a couple of the rooms because of the termites. So I do not want to encourage any more termites on my property. So I have used peat moss. I know so that's controversial because not a renewable resource. I have used a little bit. If you guys have any other tips or tricks, I would love to hear about them. So if you have a small space, I'm just using right in front of my house. I have a little bit on the side of my house. I have a little bit in the back of my house, and I'm just adding as I get new things. I try to get things on sale. I try to get things for cheap. Right now is a great time to go to Walmart and get some soil, because it is really cheap right now because it is out of season for them. But guess what? It's perfect season for you because this is fall garden season. If you start stuff now, it will, I mean, you need to check how many days you have left until frost. I'm in zone 7, and so I will be able to I've got 14 weeks left, so I am able to start new things, which I have already started a ton of stuff, which I will show you in the next video. But I will give you a little bit of a tour of what I have, so let's check it out. These are not edible, but these are just pretty ornamental peppers. Medusa, sorry, these are Medusa peppers. I started those in containers. I did pick off the first flowers. They haven't got as big as I would like, so if you guys have any tips on that, I'd love it. Oh, it looks like something's eating that. I got some sunflowers. I've got a ton of cucumbers, like I said. This is all cucumbers. There's one in this. I planted one down there, and then this is all cucumbers, which I just took one out from under there. There was one in a pot that wasn't doing well, and I'm like, we have enough cucumbers, so I put some beautyberry in that. Here are my flowers to help pollinators. These zinnias, and I can't remember what these are. So now my tomatoes, these are beefsteak tomatoes. They are huge. I mean, I don't know if you guys can even see how big they are, but my hand is barely fits over top of them. They are huge, and I'm so excited to see what they taste like. I used a baby gate because my mom gave me these but I didn't have them when they first started toppling over. And actually it's worked out pretty well, because it was getting a little bit too tall. As you can see, it is tall. I've used another baby gate up here for more cucumbers, which I've harvested a ton of cucumbers off these. I don't know if there's gonna be any more. I'm thinking about maybe taking it down. I don't know, there's some flowers, maybe, I don't know. I've got some spearmint down here, which is kind of hidden, but I'm just trying to keep the bugs away from the cucumbers. And then in the mornings, I like to get some spearmint water or tea to take with me to work. And this one looks nasty, but I'm gonna get the seeds. I need to harvest those soon. This is romaine that has gone to seed. I was gonna save the seeds and then replant it in here for my fall garden. Sorry about the weed eater in the background. Bad teeth, so I got some toothache plant. You put this in your mouth and your mouth goes numb and you start salivating like crazy. So I'm really excited about this. It's actually doing really well. I ordered it off Etsy, and I'll put the link in the description because it came amazing. I also got another plant, but I will show you that later. This is my amla plant. And then I've got some lemon balm here, which is doing okay, but my I think I used a little bit too much and I put it in the shade for too long. Still tastes good. This I pruned back way too much. If you can see here, there is some where I pruned it. I actually just broke it off instead of trimmed it. I'm hoping to get maybe some flowers from here, but I'm only going to give it a little bit longer before I plant something else in here, and because that is not doing well. It has not flowered and it's just taking up space. This is my lemongrass. We have really bad mosquitoes here. I live in an area that is awful for mosquitoes. This is my beauty berry. It's also for mosquitoes. It's gonna send off great beauty or great berries, which I'm excited about. Now my dog does sometimes bring her her leash over here, so that's why I've put this in the front, hoping that it will protect those back there. It has broken off, but it was a happy accident because I used some of the broken branches. I put them in pots, which I'll show you later, and they are doing great now. This is from last year. I overwintered it. I had it in a smaller container. This is my habanero pepper. I mean, it's not doing great right now because it needs some water, but it has already produced at least 14 peppers that I've taken off of it, and it's doing great. I am getting ready to dry that. Here's another tomato. I honestly, let's see what this is. The Big Bertha green oh no, that's this one. The Big Bertha green pepper is this one. So I'm not sure what tomato plant was. This one my uncle gave me, but it's just starting to reduce, which I'm excited about. We have not had tomatoes yet, but I am hoping that that will work out for us. I don't know why this lavender is dying as it is. So if you guys have any tips on that, I just planted it there. This is also lavender. That one's doing okay. It's not getting bigger. I don't know if it's too much sun. I don't know if it's too much water. I don't know. So if you guys have any tips, let me know. The lavender is not doing good here. Now this right here is lime basil, and I'm telling you, it is so good. It takes the lime but does not have that sour taste, which sounds weird, but oh my gosh, it is so good. I can't wait till it gets as big as this one or this one, but we'll move on to that in a minute. This one is the cinnamon basil, and it is really good too. It kind of tastes like the Thai basil if you've ever had Thai basil, but it's got like a cinnamony aftertaste, kind of like makes your mouth a little bit more like spicy feeling. This is my Umbla plant. And then this was a Happy Volunteer. I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure my mom would know, but I'm not sure. This right here is my Holy Basil plant, which I completely love. I take it as a supplement, so I'm hoping to harvest enough leaves that I can put it into capsules and take it all summer long for free instead of paying $30 a bottle for it. Here's my Thai basil, which I gave to my friend last year, and then she kept it alive, thank goodness, and gave me some starts, and it started right up. So that's been amazing. This is my citronella plant. Also for mosquitoes, we're going to use it in oils, and I'm going to try to figure out how to make candles. So if any of you guys know, let me know. These are my marigolds. I've got some parsley, some jalapeno. Is weed eating, so I wanted to go to a quieter place. So we'll just show you the side garden. Right here is some more cucumbers, of course. We have tons of cucumbers. And here's a tomato plant. Some marigolds under here. We have a little bit of damage here, which I just noticed. So I'm not sure if it's the blight from the neighbors, or it shouldn't be. I don't know. Me around, so I'm moving over here. This is my backyard, and I have just put in some more cinnamon basil here, which is doing really good here. It is a little bit more green out front, but it looks great here. I've got some rosemary here, which is doing okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. And then some more beautyberry there. That is actually the starts. I put it in water for about 3 weeks, and then I'm hoping that it will take root there. Now, I have had my gutter has fallen on this spot, so the water from my gutter falls on this spot. So I'm hoping that my husband cleans out the gutter so this is not ruined and just swept down. Like I have some right here, which my husband clearly doesn't maybe have gotten some of those, but that's some lettuce that I had planted all in this bed right here. I put a top layer on it. I dug a little bit and tilled it, and it all washed down from the water, so I'm hoping that stays where it is. Because the mosquitoes are so bad, I wanted to make this garden back here, which is the most mosquitoes back here. Just a lot of herbs and spices to discourage the mosquitoes from showing up. So we put peppermint, we put basil, boxwood basil, we've got another peppermint, and then a spearmint. And then this right here is another beautyberry bush, because I bought 2. This is the one that has not got broken. It has done great. I'm hoping that it'll get bigger next year, and it will I will weed that out, and it could take up that whole spot right there. Because of the erosion, I'm just letting that stay there, so that hopefully it does not continue to erode right there. This is my yucca plant, and I think this is a baby. This one actually sprouted. It was beautiful white flowers, and if you check my Instagram, I have a picture of that there. And then here's a baby. Yeah, it didn't sprout. There is all the trimmings. We had a couple trees we took down, and I'm going to use this in my compost. But I have my compost is back here, which I haven't done anything with for a couple days or a couple weeks, because I noticed some raccoons getting into it. This one is my old compost from the old house. It's almost done. If you can see, it's already black, but it's still got a lot of sticks and whatnot, leaves. So I'm just going to turn that a few times. This was going to be my new one, but basically all of the scraps and stuff the raccoons took. And I have 8 cats, so I do not want the raccoons to attack my cats. I did see the raccoon beside a cat and didn't have any interest, so I'm hoping that they won't attack each other, but my cats are a little bit aggressive with people in their yard. If you enjoyed that tour, there are a few things that I didn't get to because my husband is weed eating. I'll show you later. There's some ornamental peppers, some pretty purple peppers, which are very interesting and unique. My neighbors keep asking me about them. If you have any questions or want to see anything else, just drop a comment and let me know. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and like and subscribe if you want to see any other. Thanks. Quick sneak peek, I will share with you some of my fall garden starts in the next video. So there's a ton. So let me know what else you'd like to see. I'd like to hear from you guys. Thanks.